Sagar Shah, yeah? Sagar is our big friend, Sagar Shah. To check out, by the way, Sagar is doing a tremendous job. Tremendous job. Sagar is doing a great job, guys. I'm gonna talk about it in a minute. We have to talk about Sagar doing a great job. It's important. He is doing a great job. How strong is Timur Rajabov? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I will try to show it to you guys, maybe. Let me see if I can show it. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful stuff, huh? Yeah, I messed up my OBS just for that. Oh, how dedicated I am to Timur. It's good stuff. The Sagar does a great job. We're gonna talk about it once I set my OBS back on track. 1 minute Sagar Shah commercial. Okay. I think music. We switch off the music for this. 1 minute Sagar Shah commercial, guys. Incredibly good channel. Okay, incredibly good channel. ChessBase India. Started from the bottom, now they're here. There is all sorts of content. There is some stuff for your chess improvement. There are incredible amount of hilarious interviews with all sorts of Indian stars, and not only Indian. Like, at some point, I had a period I was just watching only that channel, and I was just laughing non-stop. The interviews are absolute gold. The Sagar would find the most obscure tournaments, go there, find the most obscure players and then interview them, and it would be just brilliant. And also a lot of chess content where Sagar is a great teacher. He knows exactly what you guys don't understand, and he knows what is important for learning. And yeah, it's just really good stuff. It's really, really good stuff. So that was a Sagar Shah commercial. Let's go back to playing.
Thank you, Anish, for such kind and wonderful words. Really coming from you, it means a lot. I must tell the viewers that ChessBase India would not have been what it is without Anish's contribution to it. In fact, if you check out the Anish Giri playlist on ChessBase India, it has over 50 videos in it. So this is the Anish Giri playlist. It has 51 videos that we have uploaded right from 2015. The first video went to the candidates in 2016, World Cup 2017, Olympiad 2018, Tata Steel Chess 2019, and then World Rapid and Blitz 2019. And there are interviews with him, playing videos, and also interview with his wife Sopiko. And there's also Daniel, his son, featured in one of them. Well, going down the memory lane, I remember that the first time we met Anish was in London Chess Classic in 2015. I was playing in one of the side events. Anish was playing in the London Chess Classic. And I had told Amruta, who was there as a photographer, she wasn't playing. I had told her that if Anish finishes his game before I do, then please interview him. And so the first interview on ChessBase India of Anish is done by Amruta, and naturally she was so nervous. It was one of her first interviews as well, and just check out a small bit of it.
Okay, and can you tell us something about your work schedules? How is it over here?
Yeah, I think it's all the tournaments, basically all the players, they are preparing before the game, either in the evening or in the morning before. And otherwise, most of the players like to have a walk. I like to have one. Some players, they spend all the time in their room. It depends really.
So you go for a walk in the morning?
Yeah, I go for a walk in the morning. I try not to forget to eat as well. So yeah, the usual stuff.
All right. So you're taking great care of your fitness, and
you can see Anish's tongue-in-cheek comment there. Yeah, not forgetting to eat. Always, he puts in this humor element. I remember the next time we met him was at the candidates in 2016. And at that point, there were all the top players in the world playing there. Vishy, Karyakin, Caruana, Nakamura, Topalov, Swidler. And it was such a great event. And I was always scared to approach these players for an interview. But one guy who was always very kind to me was Anish. No matter how long he played his games, he would always give his interviews very nicely. And he scored 14 draws out of 14 games. And in one of my interviews, I couldn't resist asking him when he said, "Are you messing with me?" That's a famous interview. And you have been playing really exciting chess over here, and all the games have been really imbalanced. So, how I mean, it's
Are you messing with me?
no, I'm not messing. I'm just asking. Like,
Yes.
it's impossible. Like that, so many evaluations were
Yeah,
up and down.
it's a miracle that all of my games ended in a draw. But okay, at some point it starts becoming more funny already, and yeah, I was close in so many games, and today as well I had the chances. But now it's clear already that I don't have a chance to win the tournament. It's much too late. But during the event, at certain moments, it was quite frustrating, of course.
Thank you so much. The next event that we met was at the World Cup 2017 in Tbilisi, Georgia. In fact, Anish was even kind enough to take us around in the city one day. The one video that stands out for me is a very short one. Anish is playing his match against Sethuraman, and it's really an intense one. It's a knockout event, so the games have been ending in 1-1 deadlock, and Anish is under great pressure. And there I am standing with my video camera shooting him as he's coming into the hall, and just check out what he does.
Does Anish Giri put his jacket from one shirt to the other? 30-second video.
It was clear to me that after his games, Anish was going back to the room and checking all the ChessBase India videos of that tournament. Many times I would sit just next to Anish to interview him, and then when he started speaking about chess, it was more like music. I would become a student of the game, learn from him. And here is one such video which made a very big impact on me.
Very funny. I can show you some very nice lines later on. Okay, first of all, knight b3 is bad because he'll let the pressure of the e6 pawn, and then queen is misplaced completely. I will show you some nice lines where this matters. Bishop h3, knight c5 is the most tempting move because you think before maybe knight e6 or whatever. I was scared at first. Knight c5 I thought was easier, and now beautiful lines begin. So knight e6. If he takes with pawn, he takes here. Goes bishop f5. I calculated that I have to take. Calculated some before f6, and okay. White has a lot of initiative. Knight shall take with the knight, of course. The knight d5. And now very pretty. If I go b4, I think he can go g6. Mm-hmm. And you see that this works in his favor because fg or hg is even more pure, yeah, to show this is even prettier. Hg, knight e7, and suddenly this, this thing got cleaned up because of b4 and g6. It got cleared up, and you just pick up the queen. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Right. I thought this was a very beautiful line.
After such a intense chess video and such tricks that he was showing, you would imagine that Anish was really switched on to his serious mode. But that's never Anish, he's always in this funny mode. And in fact, while we were recording this, something very interesting happened and shows the lighter side of Giri.
I mean, you're just lost.
Do you have a charger?
This is interview going on. But still, do you have a charger? Oh, shoot. 1 second. I have only Samsung Note. I don't know if some Samsung commercial here live. Samsung Note, the best phone. It's a very smooth way of embedding commercial into broadcast.
Well, my editing work just increased, yeah?
You will edit it? Oh, God, I didn't think about it. That would be fun.
You know, Anish, teaching chess and all the little subtleties of how a top level player thinks is so valuable. It actually inspired so many youngsters of Indian chess and all across the world. No, I'm not kidding. Just have a look. This is an interview I did with Ronak Sadhwani, who is India's 65th GM. He was just 13 years old at that point. Check out what he has to say. Which is your favorite ChessBase India video?
The interview with Giri after his Shenzhen Masters.
Why do you like that one?
I just liked it.
Did you learn something from it?
Yeah, I thought learned some how was he thinking, and that made in some study blindfold which he solved. That also.
Okay, tell us what's going on in your head, like that.
Yeah, in my head right now, I'm trying to find a defense after one of the two moves.
Okay.
I mean, I'm in studies generally they go for aesthetics, so in a way the king a5 is a weirder one. But okay, you want of course to go to b5 because you control more squares there. But I mean,
So
after
the
king
a5 or b5, what's the defense that you're thinking of?
I don't know. Okay, right now, if let's say he queens, I go king to b6, and I guess it's mate on next move because I'm threatening knight c7, and also any knight discovery is mate.
Yeah, that's
That
perfect.
looks good. Yeah. So otherwise, okay, there are rook moves. Rook g7 is met by knight e7 c8 in both cases. Rook g5 doesn't contribute. Rook g1 is also met by knight e7, knight c8. Rook g8, yeah, but it's met by king b6, I think, in both cases.
Yeah, I think you found the answer. The trick is, why doesn't rook king b5 work? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's because king a5 it's nicer because you get to promote with a check, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's clearly the more study-like way. But let me think about king b5. You know, it's good that Frederick never gave me these tests about talent because probably I'd be completely talentless after after going through his test. Okay, I have to just go with all the possible moves when you cannot solve it like that. So, okay, king b7 is knight e7 check and knight c8 mate. Then you take the rook. I mean, the pawn moves are all knight e7 and knight c8 mate as well.
Yes.
So then you go just with the rook moves. So rook f2 is also the same. Rook h2, rook g1 is the same. Rook g3 is the same. Rook g4 is the same. Then we have left rook g5, rook g6, and rook g7 and rook g8. Okay, rook g, yeah. So rook g8 could be because king b6, rook c8 is there.
Wow. Yeah. That was a trick. Yes.
And then knight d4, knight b5. Yeah, even king is on a5. Yeah, king a5, rook g8, knight d4, king a7, knight b5.
Yeah. So king a5, yes. Rook g8, and now you need the b5.
It just shows what I just done it to show that if you are completely talentless, you can still solve a problem by just pure elimination and method of tryout and just
I'm so glad that you didn't get the answer directly, because when someone gets the answer straight away, it's like no one learns out of it. But you sort of broke down everything, checked all the possibilities. It was really nice to see that.
No, yes, of course. I mean, just show that you don't have to be a genius like we did to solve such a problem.
Well, that interview was done where Anish actually solved it without looking at the position. He was solving it blindfolded. And also, when the interview began, I had given him no idea that I was going to ask him to solve something. So it was very, very sporting of him to take that on. Well, this has been kind of the journey with Anish that we have had, and he has contributed immensely to the ChessBase India channel. I would like to thank him for that, and I'm so glad that Anish has come up with his own YouTube channel now, so that he can educate and enrich the chess world with his content. This is Anish Giri's channel here. You can check it out by typing Anish Giri on YouTube, and you can subscribe to it. He has some wonderful videos playing chess, and also explaining chess to the viewers, and it's really inspiring to see what he's doing. In fact, when I last saw one of his videos, I was so motivated by his thought process that I started playing Blitz. So guys, I will leave you at that. Subscribe to Anish Giri's channel, and Anish, thank you very much for all the kind words that you had to say. I'll leave you guys with Anish's final joke that he made when we were at the candidates. When Hikaru's game got over, we asked him who the best player of the tournament has been until now, and he said that it has been you who has played the best. So what do you have to say about it?
Well, it's very nice. I gave Hikaru half point yesterday. He gave me a compliment back. Well, you know, it's a normal kind of trade between the colleagues. I hope next time he'll give me half a point, and then I will tell that he is the greatest player in the world.